Hello! Bar chords are notoriously difficult to master when first learning to play the guitar. When I first began teaching, some students would be able to play bar chords no problem, and to other students it seemed like their hands would never be able to hold down these nightmare chord shapes. All of my students had hands with the same number of fingers, so I needed to figure out why some students could hold down bar chords no problem, and to others it seemed like their hands would break before the strings would sound clearly. It's all about the thumb. If you try placing the bar flat across all the strings first, it's highly likely that your thumb will be in a position that will not allow your fingers to reach the other notes in the chord. If you try putting your first finger flat across all the strings at fret 1 and keep your thumb high up and close to the guitar's headstock. Now try placing your third finger on the A string at fret 3. It won't go. So one technique that helps is to put the bar on last when first learning these chords. To play an F chord with a full bar, try placing your third finger on the A string at fret 3 and your fourth finger on the D string also at fret 3. Your thumb should be in the middle of the neck at the back and your palm should be away from the guitar. Remember to keep your fingers close to the frets at all times. Place your second finger on the G string at fret 2 and finally add the first finger flat across all the strings at fret 1. Your first finger should be straight, although you do need to be aware of the actual notes that are being played by the first finger. The notes being played for this F chord are the high E string, the B string and the low E string. If you're applying lots of pressure to a part of your first finger that isn't on one of these strings, you're simply wasting energy. A good way to think about your left hand thumb position is to pick something up with your thumb and second finger. If I pick up this metronome with my thumb and second finger, my thumb will naturally sit in a similar position to what's required when playing a bar chord. If my thumb is not in this position, I would drop my metronome. So to summarise, put the bar on last, keep your thumb in the middle of the back of the neck behind your second finger, keep your palm away from the neck and make sure your first finger is straight. Also, make sure all your fingers are close to the frets. Now let's try this approach with a B minor chord. Place your third and fourth fingers on the middle two strings at fret 4. Add your second finger to the B string at fret 3. Keep your thumb in the middle of the neck behind your second finger and make sure your fingers are close to the frets. Finally, add your first finger and bar from the A string to the high E string, keeping the finger straight. Also touch the tip of your first finger on the low E string so it's muted when you strum. If you are struggling to play bar chords, I hope these tips have helped you to overcome the obstacles and you are now having much more success. If I were to stand here and hold bar chords with constant pressure for a long time, my hands would ache. So work on bar chords little and often to build a strength in your hand, but more importantly, develop the correct hand position. So I hope you enjoyed this video and you understand the importance of correct hand, finger and thumb positioning when playing your guitar. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a like and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos. Hit the bell too if you want to be notified when I upload new videos. Bye for now.